Hi everyone, it's great to see you. I was so fortunate to visit a new nursery this week called The Farmer's Daughter. And I had heard great things about this nursery, but I had never been there, and you know how it is for gardeners. It's like a whole adventure when you find a new place that you can find interesting gardening things. Now it's early on in the year, but at The Farmer's Daughter they were already having a big display of their conifers. And it was cold that day, let me tell you, but I just walked around. I wanted to bring them all home with me. Now in general, conifers like a lot of sun. And you know, in my wildest dreams, I'd have space for 40-foot tall pine trees that I could add. And you know, I'm sure like many of you, I love watching Laura on Garden Answer. She does such a beautiful job, and she brings home those giant trees, and I'm just like, wow, that's amazing. But I am just as proud of the little conifer that I was able to bring home, and this one is going to be much more well suited to my garden. So I love umbrella pines. Japanese umbrella pines to me are a really unique type of pine. Their pine needles are rather soft, and in fact, one of the coolest things about Japanese umbrella pines to me are that they are one of the most ancient trees that we know about. I have a ginkgo tree, and you might have heard that ginkgos go way back in the fossil record, which of course made me get a ginkgo tree a year or two ago. But the Japanese umbrella pine actually predates the ginkgo in fossil records. So you're really bringing home this amazing piece of history that has been around for so long. Most umbrella pines get really big and they like full sun. So you can imagine how happy I was to find a dwarf type of umbrella pine that will do okay in partial shade. I was thrilled. So this particular Japanese umbrella pine is a Picola, and it gets to be about 3 feet wide and 4 feet tall in 10 years. It is a very slow grower. It grows about 3 inches a year. So this is perfect if you're like me and we can't run out and get a big umbrella pine. This can be kept in a pot. It can go in the ground, and you can trust it to stay small. But I get this unique feature of having an umbrella pine, one of these ancient trees. And umbrella pines, they're called umbrella pines because all the little needles are centered in one place and then come out in a circle like the spokes of an umbrella. And I'm sorry, I just think that's really cool. So the umbrella pine made it home with me. And if you have a farmer's daughter nearby to you, I highly recommend that you check it out and talk to the people that are there, because they really have a wide selection of some of your more unusual pieces. And they get in their shipments at the beginning of the season, and they usually get one big shipment. So like if you're looking for something in particular, you want to go in the spring so you have the best selection that you can find. So you will see me in the future adding this adorable umbrella pine to the new Japanese garden, and until then I'm keeping it out here on the deck where it looks very happy. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.